welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. Today, class is back in session and we are talking about a couple tips and tricks if you would like to have your face look more naturally lifted. All right, before we get started, hit that subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, so this is a tip that I have used for years and I want to break it down for you. These tips can be used on a daily basis for your makeup routine. If you want your skin or your eyes, I guess I should say, this section right here to appear more lifted, whether you are waiting for your microcurrent to, start working, or your treatments with your facialist, or you just want to work on this technique because that's an area of concern for you. So it's super simple and you guys are going to be blown away by the change. All right, so all you need is a concealer, some form of a brownish shadow. I'm going to be using a matte contour or matte bronzer. You can of course use a shimmery with this, like a shimmery bronzer, but I prefer matte because it just, you'll see the overall effect. It just looks a little more realistic and it kind of acts as the shadows that we're trying to talk about here. Okay, so when we talk about shadows on the face, we talk about that light pushes forward and dark recedes. Okay, you first want to take your bronzer, and I'm going to do this a little heavier handed so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, so you don't have to do it as heavy as this is. I just have my foundation on, I don't have anything else on. So I'm going to take my bronzer. This is on a BK Beauty Brush 207. And if you have a really prominent brow bone, you're going to bring this color up a little bit more. This is great for hooded eyes as well. So you're going to go into your natural crease. And again, if you have a more prominent, like a really deep set eye, you want to go up on this brow bone ever so slightly. Okay, so we're going in here and we're going to go into that crease. And you can of course go down here on the lid too if you want, which is what I would typically do. Or you can use the natural lid color. But you want to start to make a swoop out. It's going to be crazy. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so you want to make a swoop, like a little Nike swoop out this way. Take a blending brush that has nothing on it and swoop that bad boy all the way back to your temple. Again, making this a little bit heavier so you guys can see it. But what we're doing is we're creating an optical illusion that this section of our eye is a little more recessed right here and pushing it out, okay? You're gonna get this in a second here. I'm just putting a little color actually on this brush because I need it to move a little bit more. Okay, but you want to bring this out. Oh, I look like Gem. Do you remember Gem? Gem is my name. You can also use, I have my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer right here. That's a good one to use. Okay, so whenever you get this to the place that you want it, you're going to take your concealer that I do not have on. I'm using the Flawless, no, not the Flawless, the Lawless Conceal the Deal. So I'm going to do just a dot here, and then I am going to do a dot at the edge of the eye and up like this. Trust me, I swear. And then one on the brow bone. Do I look crazy? You can take one of those tiny little beauty blenders, or I have like eyelash there. I've been obsessing over this brush by BK Beauty, the hot and flashy brush. And I'm going to pull this inside the eye right here to open up that bad boy. And then I'm going to take this and blend up. Now, if you have crow's feet here or some lines here, don't worry. It's going to be okay. It's not going to accentuate them because this is a flat color. So again, you can see that this is starting to look more lifted. Go on the bottom of this, a little bit above with whatever you have left on your brush, and a little bit on the brow bone. You can probably use your finger, probably works better here. And then right under that brow bone. You can take your big fluffy brush and blend this out a little bit more so that's a little more seamless. Just like that. Bear with me, we're gonna get there. Okay, so that part is done. You can also use this with like a flesh tone eyeshadow up there if you want to. Just make sure it's not shimmery because that really makes that part of the eye like kind of disco ball-y and makes it stand out in a way that I feel is unflattering. Okay, there we go. We are done. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna do kind of the same thing down here. So we're just gonna gently do 2 more dots and gently do a dot like this, okay? Yes, yes. Now you can kind of be messy about this. It doesn't have to be perfect. This again is lifting this area up and it's gonna push this area out a little bit as well and lift it up so it looks as an optical illusion of looking more full. Then you're gonna take a brush that is good for your cheek size. Use the same bronzer that you used on your eyeball. Start up nice and high in between the 2 little white lines or light lines that you just created. Okay, yes? Now you're gonna connect these so this doesn't look so like a, you know, like an 80s eye, like Bowie, David Bowie. All right, perfect. There we go. And then of course you can do your bronzer however you see fit over the rest of your face. Yes, so this is already looking more elongated. The eye is looking more lifted. And then if you want to pop on just some corner lashes or use your Lashify, or since I don't have mine on today, I'm just going to use a bunch of mascara. And I'm going to focus a lot of it on the outside corner of the eye. So I'm going to go in here and do a couple applications of this. And then I'm going to do a gentle amount of mascara right here on the outside corner. Awesome. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love this technique. I love this tip. All right, so I wanted to show you a little bit pulled back from the light so you could see what it looks like naturally. Don't you think it looks so awesome? I can't believe I haven't shared this tip in a while with you guys. I don't even know if really ever. But yeah, so this is everything on, obviously brows, all that good stuff. But you see how nice and lifted the eyes look? Nothing looks fake. Nothing looks like it shouldn't be the way it is. And everything just blends together. So I can't wait to hear, I know you see my lights here in the background, I just kind of walking with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're gonna try this and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye.